Hi there, here's a short video in relation to our completed jobs report. So, to get to this, you'll need to be in your jobs list, any filter, and then in the top right hand corner, you can select reports and go to jobs completed in a given period. Now, this report is quite powerful because you can see all of the jobs that have been completed in any given period. So if I select the period for June, I can see here I've got 5 completed jobs, 4 of which are in relation to Engager.app. And as we scroll along, we can see what service these relate to, what deadline relates to that service, whether or not there was an internal deadline, if so, what that internal deadline was, the completion date of this job, whether or not it was completed on time, so that instantly compares the completed date versus the statutory deadline date. You've also got the time spent on a job, the budgeted time, and the time difference. So if it was overrun, then you can instantly see here that this CT600 task is actually 5 minutes over budget. And then on the right hand side, we've actually got the ability to break down and see exactly how the phases look on each of these tasks. So I've got here overran phases, and the limited company accounts is overrun 2 out of 2. So if I break down that, and in this pop up, we can then see what the cost was, what the charge out rate is, the fee when completed, the profit and loss versus cost of time. So the cost of our time minus the fee completed, and we actually made £160 loss. Or we've got the profit and loss versus charge out rate, which is the charge out minus the fee when completed. So you can instantly see those two as well. And then we've got the breakdown of your phases, which you are used to seeing when you're completing a service or a task. And the budgeted time, the time spent, the time difference, the cost, and the charge out rate. And you can also see who was assigned to this each of the phases. And then in addition to all of that, you've also got this profitability view here as well. So by switching to the profitability view, you can see slightly different columns, but where we had the service fee, the cost of time, total charge out on the breakdown, you've also got that on this view here. So you don't have to go into the breakdown if you don't want to. And then in addition to all of that, you can export this to a CSV file. So if we open that CSV file up, you can then see all of the individual rows within a nice looking spreadsheet. So I hope this helps. As always, if you need anything else, feel free to get in touch with us by emailing contact@Engager.app